Have work to do. We have 7 total orders going out the door. We have 4 eBay, 2 Poshmark, and a chrisatpeak.com order going out the door today. So we'll get started on that. Hope you're having a good day. Let me know how sales are going. We also had a Whatnot show last night, so we packed and shipped all those orders last night. They're sitting on the front patio. That was 41 items going out the door to 23 happy customers. Thanks to all of you who supported the Whatnot show last night. Always appreciate having y'all. Welcome. Good morning. Let me know down below in the chat which platform are we going to ship first, eBay, Poshmark, or chrisatpeak.com. Let me know. Hopefully freaking Instagram works today. It did not work yesterday, and it doesn't look like it's going to work today. I'm not feeling Instagram. I don't know what's going on with my software, why it's not cooperating. But anyway, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on TikTok, wherever you are. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tapping the screen. We got a quick 58 likes up there on TikTok. Hitting the thumbs up button, hitting the heart button, all that stuff. And just saying hello down below in the chat. All that stuff helps me. Pamela says eBay first. Pamela said it. We're going to do it. Y'all, you're the boss, Pamela, at least for a few minutes here. So we got 4 eBay orders going out the door today. Have an interesting day of sales. Our biggest order is actually on Poshmark. That's a big one. You might want to hang out for that one. But first up is a pair of buckle black jeans. I'll show you these here. Sold 2 BKE, like buckle BKE, same brand. Sold 2 of them today. This one is a size 27 by 32. Went out the door for a full asking price, $27 plus shipping. Just listed these about 2 weeks ago, so quick move on these ones. Let's get them backed up. Going up to Bridget. Thanks, Bridget. Here, have any questions about reselling or just want to talk through what's going on in your reselling business? If you want to brag, flex, whatever, feel free to do so in the chat. What's up, Casey? How are you? I love the color of your shirt today. Well, thank you, Casey. I appreciate that. How kind of you. What was the name again? I'm sorry, Lucy. I'm not sure. What was the name again? We're going to go ahead and maybe got to rephrase that. I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. These are going to go out USPS Ground Advantage. Let me just print out all these labels here. I forgot to hit print. Print. Yes. 815. Purchase. Oh no, I got an error on the print screen. What the heck? It's always something with technology. I'm telling you. Usually when that technology is eBay too, that's part of the issue. All right, good. Hey, Trisha, how are you? Of the jeans. Confirm and pay. All right, we're going to just do a bulk print on these shipping labels for eBay today. So these are going to go in a 9 by 12 poly mailer. I get these for about 6 to 7 cents a piece, maybe 6.5. The more you buy at once, the cheaper the price is. Thank you, Bridget. Print labels. Come on, eBay. Work with me here. Oh, thanks, Kit Kat. I appreciate that. You're super nice. All right, first one out the door. I paid $5 for these at a thrift store. Took a couple of weeks to sell, and they sold for $27 plus shipping. So probably a profit right around probably 18, 19 bucks on these. Where's my shipping bin? Oh, yeah, it's outside. Put that there for now. Next up is another pair of BKE jeans. We'll just knock these both out back to back. These are going out to Hope. Thanks, Hope. Sold on eBay for a best offer of $24 plus shipping. Really similar size, too. And they came in, like both of these sales came in within the hour. So I thought maybe it was the same person, but they're going out to 2 different people. So there's that. Here are these jeans. Good thing to look for when you're looking for jeans and you don't know a lot of jean brands. Look for that little seam, like the stitching like that right there. Just because it has stitching like that doesn't necessarily mean it's worth money, but there are a lot of brands that use that stitching that happen to be good brands to pick up. These BKE don't always have that stitching, but sometimes they do. And good brand. I always pick these up. These are going out USPS Ground Advantage also. I'll tell you what these shipping labels cost too. That first shipping label cost me $6.12, and this shipping label is costing me $5.81. Ground Advantage. How are sales in everybody's neck of the woods? I love to hear about your sales too. I love to hear about your finds. And of course, I'm always here to answer questions. Remember, all these lives are available on replay. You can go watch them on Facebook or YouTube. You can watch the recordings as soon as this live is over. They're available if you want to go rewatch something or you missed one or whatever. And if you're watching on replay, thanks for being here. And you can just drop down below SHIP, S-H-I-P. That means I know that you're watching. If you have any questions while you're watching the replay too, drop those down below. I get back to all those as well. What's up, Missy? How are you? Thank you, Hope. Another order out the door. Here is our, well, I guess we got two back-to-back really good orders here. So 2 really good orders on eBay back-to-back. I don't know which one's the better one. Got a Ralph Lauren blazer right here. Selling a lot of these lately. If you've been watching these lives, you see it. A couple of things about this one that made it sell really fast. We listed this Friday, and it sold this morning for full asking price, $49 plus $10.95 shipping. So the buyer's all in for $60 on this bad Larry. Awesome pattern, really good size 50L, and good brand. And this is 100% wool, so it's got a lot going for it. I pick these up anytime I see them in these big sizes, especially with those good patterns. And they usually sell pretty quick. 50L is just an awesome size. Awesome. Thank you for the follow, Tommy Gunn. Welcome aboard. Do you also resell? If so, what sort of things do you resell? We are a clothing-focused business over here, but we like talking about flipping all the things. Clothing, shoes, but we've flipped it all. Probably not a lot of jewelry. I can't really speak to a lot of jewelry, but a lot of electronics over the years. Sporting goods. We'll do some garage sales now that it's warming back up again too. So that's when you get into all that stuff. Some toys. If it's worth money, we'll grab it. This is going to go USPS Ground Advantage. It's only going to be $8.12 to ship this from Asheville, North Carolina, all the way to Temple, Texas. Profit on this piece is going to be good. I paid $7 for this at a thrift store and sold for $49. Plus shipping. Looking at like 35 or so profit on this. This is going in a 10 by 8 by 6 box. 10 by 8 by 6. Nice, Tommy Gunn. Found a 100% silk Ralph Lauren blazer yesterday for $15. Nice. What size was it, and what was the pattern on there too? Size and pattern. I'm interested. Nice grab on the silk. Thank you, Tommy Gunn. Appreciate it. We just redid all this actually yesterday. These shelves got delivered yesterday at 7 p.m. and we got that all set up and organized over the past 12 hours or so. Jeremy, very slow February, but finishing strong. Sold a pair of BKE Masons last night on Poshmark. Nice, Jeremy. Good to see you in the live, too. Appreciate all your comments over there on Facebook. I can just tell reading your comments that you know your stuff over there, and you're really thoughtful about your communications on Facebook. So I appreciate that for sure. Yes, slower February for me, too. I'm a little bit above February or January in terms of units sold on eBay and Poshmark, like just barely ahead. But I also have more listed this month, so my sell-through rate is lower. Herringbone pattern 44, nice pickup on that. Clips, to me, that's probably something in the $40 range, $42 to $49 piece right there. So nice pickup. Thank you, Lucy. Appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. We have been really slow this month. You do this full time. Yes, Corey. Yep. Left my full-time job in December of 2020. Yep. I guess that's what 3+ years now. Out the door, nice profit item. I love my Ralph Lauren blazers. You already know that. Another great sale today. I picked these up back in November, retail arbitrage. Don't ask me what I paid for them. I don't remember. The brand here is G4. Let me see if I can show you the tag. It's one of my favorite golf brands to pick. I mean, it's one of my favorite brands, period, to pick up. But it is a golf brand. There's the tag right there. So retail tag. MSRP 145 on this. And these sold overnight for full asking price, $69 plus $5.95 shipping on this. So buyers all in for $75. So they're getting this half off retail basically. Now I could have sold this for probably $35 or $40 if I wanted to over the wintertime. Like there would have been buyers at that price, but my cost was probably around $29 for these. So happy to flip them for $69. Shorts are like the most seasonal of items. Well, I should ask y'all that. What are your most seasonal items? For me, it's shorts and like sandals. It's just so seasonal. I guess you could make an argument like soccer cleats and, you know, certain sporting goods. Like right now, like baseball stuff's going nuts. I don't have any baseball stuff, but when I do this time of year, it just sells right out like almost instantly. This is going out to Sean. Thanks, Sean. Good profit on this piece too. Probably somewhere in the 25 or so dollar range. 30, 25. Yeah. Maybe $30. Thanks, Sean. I'll tell you exactly what I made on those. I'm just kind of curious now. I think I paid $29 for them. Now I'm curious. All right, my shipping label on those. So let's say, yep, $29. Shipping cost on that was $4.55 after eBay fees, cost of goods, all that. Yeah, $29.43. Huh. My live access was just removed on TikTok. How about that? I got a big like warning thing. The live is not happening anymore. It says live access status. You'll no longer be able to go live or join a live as a guest due to violations of our community guidelines. You'll no longer be able to go live with mobile gaming due to violations of our community guidelines. Violations regions. Trade of regulated goods and services. Regulated goods and services often play an important and essential role in people's lives. However, these items are regulated for a reason. The TikTok is not a place for illegal traffic or trade in an unofficial market. We do not allow facilitating of trade of regulated, prohibited, or high-risk goods and services such as alcohol, tobacco, regulated substances, firearms, and other dangerous weapons, sexual services, animals, or counterfeit goods. Visit our community guidelines for more feedback. What? Apparently apparently on TikTok, you can't sell golf shorts with flowers on them. Well, that'll be fun. That's awesome. I'll appeal that. Maybe I can appeal it right now. Do you agree with this decision? No. TikTok should allow content on why does not contain the mentioned notice. Yes. Okay. Submit. Thank you for your feedback. We'll use it to improve our processes. No, I'm not trying to make. If you think this is a mistake, submit an appeal. Okay. We'll appeal it. Request another review. Appeal submitted. So we'll see what happens. Maybe a human is going to look at this video now and decide that it's actually, I mean, I don't know, maybe it is dangerous to sell golf shorts online. What if somebody gets hurt wearing those golf shorts? Well, that's weird. Anyway, thanks for hanging out on Facebook and YouTube. We no longer have a TikTok live going in. For some reason, Instagram's not working today. So we're down to the two of you. I'm happy that you're here. Anyway, G4 is out the door. We made like $30 profit, something like that. Let's pivot over to Poshmark. My biggest sale of the week, like biggest single item, probably biggest single profit item too, is coming up right now. Awesome piece right here. Let me know if you know this brand, but this is a unique collab from this brand. So the brand is Rourke, and this is a Rourke Wrangler collab. Really cool Western piece here. It's a denim shirt jacket. with, it's a snap front, not pearl snaps, but snap up front, denim. Kind of like mid-weight on this, not a big heavy denim piece. But let me know down below in the chat, have you heard of this brand, or do you know this brand, Rourke? But this is a rare collab. I found this for $29 retail arbitrage. And here's the funny story. I actually sold this yesterday on Poshmark. I accepted an offer for $100. I have it listed for $129. Accepted that offer for $100, but that person's payment failed. Like, I got an immediate message that their payment failed. So I'm like, whatever. Usually when this happens on Poshmark, the person has to update their credit card, right? Like their credit card expired or something and they got a new one, or it got stolen or whatever, and they have to get a new credit card. So I just assumed that that person would come later in the day and just buy that item, like fix up their stuff. And but they ended up later in the day. I got a notification that they declined my offer, or declined the offer, or canceled the offer, I guess is what it was. So I was like, well, that's a bummer. And then what do you know? A couple hours later, somebody came and offered me $116, so $16 more. So I was like happy to accept that. So because that person had a credit card issue, it ended up getting me $16 extra in revenue, which is probably an extra 10-ish or so, $12 in profit. So I'll take it. This is going out to Michael. I paid $29 and Michael paid $116 for this. So nice flip on a rare item right there. Pretty pumped about that one. People all the time tell me like, man, why are you flipping stuff and only making like $10, $11, or $12 profit? Thank you. And I say, well, it's when I go to the thrift store, I'm looking for stuff like this, or retail arbitrage. I'm looking for stuff like this. And you find a few of those, but I like to fill the cart with the other things. And all I care about is the average sale price and the average profit per item, right? Like, just like the grocery store sells bubble gum and mints and, you know, whatever other stuff. I mean, they sell a lot of low margin, low dollar items, and so do I. But my averages are a lot higher than mints and bubble gum, that's for sure. Anyway, this is out the door. We'll go over the profit on this. So I have to include sales tax on this. So we'll call sales with sales tax. I ended up paying $31.50 for it, and after fees from Poshmark, which is 20%, this $116 sale made me $61.30 in profit. So that definitely helps a lot to get up the average profit per unit for the day. A couple of big ones like this one, that Ralph Lauren, and you are in the money. That's what it's all about. I'm getting a bunch of comments on a video that's getting a lot of views on Facebook right now. And in that video, I shared 28 items that I pick up at the thrift store. One of those items I made over $100 profit on. Just that one item. It was a Hermenegildo Zegna suit. And I made over $100 profit on that one item. But everybody wants to comment on the Brooks Brothers that I was selling for $19 or $20, or the Polo Ralph Lauren that I'm selling for $19 or $20. And they're saying, like, you're not making any money. I'm like, I don't think you really watched the whole video, and maybe you don't know like the concept of like the mean or the average. Like those 28 items, I'm like, I'm going to make about $400 on that one thrift trip to the thrift store. But everyone was so concerned that I was making like those $10 margins. Of course, their math was wrong, and they were like, hey, you're making like $3 or $4 an item. I'm like, well, yeah, you got to update your math. That's not right. But like, anyway, here's a $20 sale from yesterday, right? Levi's jeans. I paid $5, sold them for $20. My profit on those items is $11, right? So I fill up the cart with a bunch of $11, $12, $13 profit items. But then in that time, I'm also finding that big hitter like this Rourke for $116, or like that Ralph Lauren blazer that sold for $49. My profit on that, by the way, I'll tell you what that is. So I paid $7 for it. The shipping cost on that was $8.12. So sure, yeah, I'll pick up those $10, $11, $12 profit items because that blazer, I made $36.80. So it's like selling 3 of those shirts. So it all comes out in the wash. You're always just looking at averages and stuff. Don't let people shame you for picking up similar margins. It's all about filling up that cart, you know, using that time. I could have not picked up like 10 of those $19 items, but that would have meant I made on that day like another $100-something less. What the heck? I already drove there. I already spent the gas. I'm already going to drive home and spend that gas too. Why not load up the cart, make a little bit of extra money? That's my thought process. I don't know how y'all feel about that thing. Anyway, just between these two items, the Rourke and the Ralph Lauren blazer, we're talking about 61, 67. I mean, we're talking about $68, no, $98 in profit. So basically $100 from those two items. That's how it works. Some are high, some are low, but you make money on all of it. You just average it out at the end of the day. Okay, let's move into next order. This is Carissa, another pair of shorts. This is the first time in a long time that I sold 2 pairs of shorts in the same day. That's a good sign. Shorts are usually the thing that comes back the slowest for the spring. People start buying short sleeve shirts before they start buying shorts, right? You start wearing your short sleeve shirts usually before you start wearing your shorts. It's got to be a little bit warmer for the shorts. These Task shorts, let me show you the tag. Task, T-A-S-C shorts. MSRP on these is $68. These sold for, on Poshmark, they sold for, let's see, $25. I had them listed at $29, so that was the best offer, $25. I do pick up some used Task too, T-A-S-C, but those are going to sell typically like shirts and whatever, sell in like the $16 to $18 range. It's a slim margin item. You can find them cheap in a good size. Probably worth picking up, depending on your model. If you want to fill up the cart. This is going out to Carissa. Thank you, Carissa. This is our last Poshmark sale. We had 4 eBay, 2 Poshmark. Now we got a chris@peak.com sale coming up. Thanks, Carissa. Out the door. Love to hear about your sales too. Drop them down below in the chat. Let me know if you have questions about reselling, shipping, any of that stuff. I'm here for it. So we got 2 bags of coffee going out to Gwenna. Thank you, Gwenna. We got some medium roast. This is the OG. This is the Peak Blend medium roast. This is what our coffee business got started with last April. It's fair trade. It's organic. It's delicious. Gwenna's got good taste in coffee. She's getting herself a little taste of the mountains. It's roasted fresh every Thursday by our friends at Dynamite Roasting, who have won Western North Carolina's #1 coffee roaster, as voted by the people, 11 years in a row, which is kind of crazy to win anything 11 years in a row. That's a dynasty, a coffee dynasty. They're awesome people. They know their stuff. And they teach me all the time about coffee. So here's the medium roast. This is what Kim and I drink just about every day. We mix it up with the light roast and dark roast too. We got some iced medium roast going on right now. A little bit of oat milk. Thank you, Gwenna. Heading out the door today for you. If you're interested in checking out the coffee too, you can go to chris@peak.com. There's links above or below. You can actually see chris@peak.com right there on the bottom corner of your screen if you want to type that into your browser, but there are links above and below to make it nice and easy for you. Thank you, Gwenna, heading out the door from our tiny little business to you. Much appreciated. Appreciate you. Gwenna's a repeat coffee customer. We love that. That's our favorite. All right, we're all shipped out for the day. We got some work to do. Hope everyone else has a good day. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, just being here. If you have any questions or comments when you're watching this recording, feel free to drop them down below. I respond to all of those comments. Wishing you an awesome day. Happy Wednesday. I almost said Thursday. Gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. And we'll catch up with you soon. We'll go live again tomorrow, and we'll talk a little bit about sales and that kind of thing. Peace. Peace, Chemo.